Hi everyone, I'm Gege and welcome to Be Colorful. Today we're gonna open together the Tonic Craft Kit number 43, just in blue. As in every Tonic Studios monthly kit, this kit also has a set of exclusive stamps and dies, which in this specific case will allow us to create oval frames, a selection of Nuvo products and a set of cards with various finishes. In addition to the theme, these kits offer a different color palette every month, and with kit 43 they delight us with an elegant combination of blue, light blue, teal and silver. And now let's take a quick look to the set of paper collection. As always, we find a selection of various types of craft perfect papers, carefully selected based on the theme of the kit. And these were the papers. Now let's move on to the Nuvo product. This month the kit provides us with a tool, the Nuvo Precision Tweezers. I already own them from a previous kit. I use them all the time and I'm very happy with them. Then we find a bottle of iridescent heart-shaped confetti in blue, light blue shade, a mini size of silver gilding flakes, a mini size of silver expanding mousse, a mini bottle of light blue sparkle spray. Now it looks teal here, but I tried it and it is light blue. Then again we find a dark teal glitter marker. At the first use it needs to be activated. To do that I shake a little, then I press the tip, which falls inside the marker as you can see. Then I do up and down movement until the tip is soaked in color. And now it is ready to use. Finally, we find a full bottle of very light teal Nuvo Dream Drops. Unlike a crystal drops, these have an iridescent finish. And let's move on to the Tonic Craft Kit 43 exclusive die and stamp set. Let's start with the dies. As I already said at the beginning of the video, this set allows us to create oval frames that we can decorate with the coordinated dies. We can create frames of various sizes, and we can also use the various dies together to create different layers. These are the coordinated dies that cut out an intricate design to decorate the outermost frame. If you want to die cut the entire frame with the same design, you need to die cut the figure a second time simply by rotating the die. For the smallest oval, we have 3 coordinated dies that die cut sentiment. In addition to creating frames, the set provides us with corner dies to decorate the corners of the card. These dies also have coordinated dies that cut out a pattern inside them. And this is the die set. Now let's see the stamp set. There are various sentiments, very generic, therefore perfect for many occasions. The font used is very beautiful in my opinion. Next we have an oval sentiment coordinated with the smallest oval die in the kit. Finally, we find these 4 corner stamps, which can always be used together with the coordinated corner dies. And this was the content of the Tonic Craft Kit 43 just in blue. Now let's move on to the work surface to create the first card. In this video I show you how to create a gatefold card with an unconventional shape. This type of card is called shaped gatefold card. For a gatefold card we can create an open and close system. There are a lot of types of open and close system, from the simplest, such as the paper band seen in the previous video, to the most complex, such as the one I'm going to show you today, the interlocking gatefold card. First of all, I'm going to create the gatefold card base, based on the dimensions of the die I'm going to use. This die measures 6.5 by 4.25 inches, more or less. So I'm going to create a gatefold card with the measurements you see at the top left. Then I'm going to die cut the entire card base, leaving the flaps closed. And here we get a shaped gatefold card. Then I'm gonna create the various elements that will decorate the card. First, I'm going to create the background layer by die cutting the figure again onto the teal paper from the kit. Then I'm gonna create the outer ring of the interlocking system using these 3 dies from the kit and die cutting on the silver mirror card. And leaving the 3 dies attached together, I also die cut the figure again on white cardstock. In this way I get 2 identical figures, which I gonna glue one on top of the other to give dimension to this frame. Next, on the teal glitter paper from the kit, I gonna create the background layer for the ring. Okay, now I draw a line in the center of the teal figure because obviously I have to divide it in half to cover the 2 flaps of the gatefold card, otherwise the card could not be opened. In the center of the figure I'm gonna create an oval opening. Next, I'm going to create the central part of the interlocking system, recovering the oval of the die cut on the silver mirror card, on which I'm going to die cut the intricate decoration. First on one half, then on the other half. As a background for this oval, I'm gonna use the glitter one that I got earlier by die cutting the background of the outer ring. Now I'm going to split the background layer in half, and I glue the two parts on the flaps. I'm going to remove the white central part of the left flap, and I proceed to glue the interlocking opening-closing system. First of all, I'm going to position the central oval by matching it with the semi-oval of the right flap. Then I'm going to position the outer ring on the left flap, always paying attention to match the internal lines with the edges of the card base flap. And I also double check that the inner oval matches the outer ring. Now, very gently, I move the masking tape of the outer ring to the opposite side of it. So I'm going to apply glue to the back of the ring. After that, I proceed with the central oval, temporarily fixing it on the left flap. I apply glue on the back and I glue it on the right flap. So to assemble an interlocking gatefold card, you have to temporarily fix an element on the flap opposite to the one where you will actually have to glue the element in question. I hope I was clear. It is easier to see than to explain it. Great, now I proceed to refine the internal part of the card. First, I glue some pieces of leftover cardstock on the back of the internal oval and on the external ring, in order to have everything at the same level as the card base. Then I'm going to cover the back with a teal oval that I got from the die cut of the background figure on the Teal classic cardstock. And to cover the back of the outer ring, I'm going to die cut another ring on the Teal cardstock. The only thing missing is the sentiment, which I get by die cutting one of the sentiment of the kit with the matching oval die on the silver mirror card. With the same oval die, I make the base for the sentiment on the glitter paper of the kit, repeating the same look of the other element. I'm going to stick the sentiment on the top of the central oval using some foam pad. And I finish this card by filling some areas of the intricate design with the dream drops included in the kit, and creating drops along the edges of the outer frame. The video ends here. This interlocking gatefold card is not an easy card to make, but the effect of this system is very beautiful and particular. Thank you for following me. I remind you to subscribe to my channel and leave me a thumbs up if you like my tutorials. I'd love it, of course. Tell me in the comment if you have already made an interlocking gatefold card. So, thank you again for joining with me. See you next time and be colorful!